Hi, welcome back to the Box Slides game channel. We're playing Merchant of Venus. We're going to kick things off by moving the round marker to round number 3. And this symbol here means we need to place, this blue circle, we need to place a new passenger. So let's grab ourselves a new passenger token. And we have a spy who begins at culture number 7. Which is not discovered yet, so we'll place it here. Now remember, Homesick Challenge is currently effective, so we've got to pay 10 credits for the start of round 3. So let's grab those 10, put these back in the bank. Okay folks, let's begin round 3 with some movement. So we'll grab 3 movement dice. Okay, we got 15, that's pretty good. And remember, because of Homesick, travelling down green lines is going to cost me 3 rather than 2 movement points. Well, 15, what I'd like to do is head this way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 to land in this city on the water world. Alright, but I need to get through this navigation point. And to head this way I need a 3 or a 4. Well, I've been lucky, I've got 2 6s and a 3. So I'm going to use this 3 die as my navigation die. And remember, it still counts towards the movement. Let's place this here. And then we can move 1, 2, 3, 4. Our navigation die is going to take us this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you hit a junction like this, you can just choose which way you want to go. 10, and then our 2 plus 1 because of Homesick takes us down onto this city on the planet Water World. So we'll move right into the first contact phase and reveal this card. And it is Quasath. And this, what a result. This is our home planet. This is our home culture. Remember, if we look on our pilot card here, we can see that our home culture is 14. And you can see the culture we've just found is this Quasath, culture number 14. Alright, let's take this, place it in our player area, and we get 120 credits this time. This is our IOU credit. So we'll grab 120 and we'll place this here. Alright, so that's 90 here, 120 here, that's 210. Remember, charity case here, that was looking for 250 unspent credits on first contact cards, so 210, we're just a little bit short. But it's good that we found Quasath because there's a couple of advantages for finding your home culture. The first is this discount. It says minus 10 credits here. That means we get minus 10 on every buy action. Okay, so every buy action is going to cost us 10 credits less. The other thing is to level up your pilot to level 2. We do this here at the galactic base for 60 credits. But to level up to level 3, you have to do that at your home culture's planet. So that's pretty good going. We're not quite there on our challenge. We've got to go and find hopefully just one more. But let's set up the market here. So remember, we shuffle the market tokens face down. And then when we're ready, turn them face up. And we've got a low market here. And then we place the goods here. And the racial technology tokens here. Let's have a quick look at these goods. We have some luxury goods, these gold ones. Cost 160, so they're quite expensive. Psychotic sculpture. And we can sell these at 1, 2, 3 or 4. And remember, we've only discovered 12. So, capacity 2, yeah, capacity 2. I'm a bit reluctant to take anything there, despite the discount. I don't think we're ready yet. I think we need to get rid of this charity case, discover some more locations, and then think about buying some goods. Interestingly, challenge number 13 here which is going to cost us 50 credits for as long as it's unresolved, is called Wholesaler, and it says we need to sell 4 identical goods in the same transaction phase. So really what we want to look for is some nice cheap stuff, alright, and ideally something that's going to have low capacity. So I think we just got to move on from here, do some more exploring. It's so tempting playing this game to spend your cash, but when you're playing solitaire you've really got to go a little bit more cautious. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. We're going to end our turn there. Let's move the round marker down to number 4. We can ignore this drill symbol for now. Until we've started drilling, this means nothing. Let's pay our 10 credits. And now I feel pretty confident that I'm going to get Charity Case on the next turn, because all I've got to do is travel to a new one of these 3, and this one's not too bad if I can get the right dice. Likewise here, maybe here. Yeah, these are all kind of within reach, so I think what I'm going to do is skip my movement phase, and I'll tell you why. Take a look at the homesick card. What did it say? It said, skip your movement phase while on a spaceport or surface city in the system of your pilot's home culture, which is exactly where we are. So I'm going to skip my movement phase. I'm going to complete this challenge card now and discard it from the game. And now we've skipped our movement phase, we move into the transaction phase. And because we haven't moved, and we're on a surface city of a planet, we have an unlimited number of buys and sells we can do now, right? Unlimited. If we had just moved here on this turn, we'd be only allowed 1 buy action and 1 sell action. But as it goes, you know, I'm happy to skip this for now, and we'll head off on the next round. So once more, round token moves down, and we place a new passenger, and we get an ambassador who starts at culture 13. 13 is undiscovered, so passenger goes off to the side. And now we can grab our 3 movement dice. And let's roll for movement. That's 15. Now one thing I would like to have done is possibly headed down here. But to land on this multi-generational ship, I need to get to this spaceport, which means coming this way. 6, I've got a 6 navigation die, so that's fine. But this is a laser check space. To get through this space, I need to do a laser check, and my lasers are only 1, which is impossible, because what you need to do here is roll a 6-sided die and have it roll less than your lasers. So if my lasers were 6, a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 would be a success. With my lasers in 1, it's impossible. And that would allow me to move on, but I'd have to reduce my lasers down to 0. So that's not an ideal direction to go in. On the other hand, either one of these might be fine. What have I got? I've got 15. So it's going to take me only 2 now, because homesick's gone. It's only 2 to get back up the green lines. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I've got enough to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I've got enough to get here. So it's take your pick time. I think I'm going to head up to the inhabited moon. And in order to get through here this direction, I'll need a navigation die of 4. So I'm going to take this 4 and place it here. Good job. Right, let's start moving. Remember that 4 still counts, so I've got 15. So it's 2 to get up the green line, 3. And here we hit an asteroid. Now what you can normally do is you can either land here. If you've got some equipment to drill, you can put a drill token here. We don't have one. It's one of these upgrades you buy at Planet. So that may come up during the game, it may not. For now, we just move on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Our navigation die takes us here. 5, 6. We reach a junction. 7. And now we've got an encounter. If we pass this, we're just going to go 8, 9, 10, 11 and head into the inhabited moon. But for now we've got to grab an encounter card. and it says Telegate 6. It says place the Telegate 6 token on this encounter space. Resolve the Telegate as if you just entered its space. Right, that might not be so good. Okay, I'll tell you why in a second. The other thing to do is look at the bottom here. At the bottom of each encounter card is the production icon and then a culture number. So what that means is you take all tokens from the supply for culture number 14, if we have discovered culture 14, and place them back in the market. Now we have discovered culture 14, but we haven't bought anything from there. There's nothing in the supply, everything's already in the market, so we just ignore it, nothing to do. So all we need to do is activate this Telegate 6 part. So we need to grab the Telegate number 6 token. There's only 4 in here. There's numbers 1, 3, 4 and 6. Alright, there's 6 Telegates in total, but numbers 2 and 5, the tokens are missing because those Telegates are already printed on the map. I'll show you where. Let's grab this number 6. You might have seen them already, but number 2 Telegate is here, number 5 Telegate is over here. We're going to place number 6 now here. The Telegates are wormholes through space that can instantly transport play around the galactic cluster. The card told us we have to activate this as if we just entered this space. And when we enter a Telegate space during our move step, we immediately have to choose to assign a speed die to a navigation box if we haven't done already. But we have. Remember, we put number 4 in our navigation box. And if we've assigned a speed die to our navigation box, we immediately move our ship to Telegate that matches this die. So this will be Telegate number 4. If there's no Telegate of that number, we just stay on the board at our current location. So that's what's going to happen for us. And then we continue our move step. If we didn't have a die here, then we would roll the purple effect die and we would have to use this die roll to determine which Telegate we jumped to. And incidentally, using the Telegate doesn't take any movement points. Okay, so we got successfully through that encounter. Let's discard this encounter card, Telegate 6, and start first contact up here. So I'm going to grab the first contact card, and it is Wallall, culture number 13. Let's add this to our player area. And we get 90 IOU credits. And that's going to give us immediately 120 here, 90 here, 90 here. That's 300, isn't it? And that means we have at least 250 unspent credits on our first contact cards. Charity case is completed. Let's remove this one from the game. Okay, we're at turn number 5, we're 2 down. We're okay until turn 13. And this was culture number 13. Let's go set the market up. Okay, here we are. Hey, this is going alright. This is going alright. And now, we've got a little bit of breathing space, I think, to... well, we can certainly start spending these IOUs. There's no reason why we shouldn't. Okay, let's shuffle these. Middling market. And then let's place down our goods, which are megalith paperweights, which cost 90. And then we have these Zen paint jobs, which cost 30. So let's have a look here. What do we got? Well, we have the yellow drive. We have a shield upgrade here. We have these Zen paint jobs, which are quite cheap. And these say, when dropping off a passenger, receive 2d6 times 10 credits in addition to the normal fare. At the end of the game, you lose 3 fame. Okay. Then we have these megalith paperweights, which are premium goods, so they're 90 credits each, and we can sell those at 14, 1, 2, and 3. And we have culture number 14, remember, which is a low market at the moment, so we would get 50 credits profit. We'd make 100 credits from that. But they take up 2 cargo spaces. So as it goes, I think I'm going to spend my 90. And I'm going to buy one of these paperweights. Just grab this. And let's place it in our cargo hold here. Where it takes up a whole 2 spots in our cargo hold. So this is Phil. The other thing I must do, our ambassador starts at culture number 13, so I should grab this and place it here. And he wants to go to number 4. I don't have culture number 4 yet. I was kind of tempted to pick him up because challenge number 19 here is fair weather, but I think I'll come back and get him. Fair weather says have 3 passengers in your cargo holds. The trouble is, I want to try and do wholesaler first, which says sell 4 identical goods, and that's going to fill up my cargo holds. And if I've got passengers, I'm not going to have room to do this. So I think that's going to have to wait. But at least I've got 1 passenger out on the cluster, so that's 1 out of 3 that I know I can go and pick up.